Hi, second grade. Today we're going to listen to a story called Spiders. This is a nonfiction book, which means that everything in this book is true and real. The title of the book is Spiders, and the author is Gail Gibbons. He's the one who wrote the book, which means he's the author. We're going to learn a little bit more about spiders today. So we're going to start with the first page. Spiders look scary, but most of them don't hurt people. There are about 30,000 different kinds of spiders. That's a lot of different kinds. That's a lot of spiders. Spiders come in many shapes and sizes. They are so tiny that some of them are so tiny that they are no bigger than a speck of dust. Others can be as big as a dinner plate. Most spiders are brown, gray, or black, and some of them have bright colors. The first spiders lived about 300 million years ago, even before the dinosaurs lived. Spiders belong to a group of animals called arachnids. The word arachnid comes from an old Greek legend. Once there was a woman named Arachne who was angry when she lost a weaving contest against the goddess Athena. When Arachne died, Athena turned Arachne's body into a spider so that she could live forever. That's why we call spiders arachnids, supposedly because of Arachne. Spiders are not insects. A spider's body has two parts. Here's the two parts of the body. It has 8 legs, and most spiders have 8 eyes. Their bodies are different from insects in many ways because an insect's body has 6 legs. A spider has 8 legs. An insect has 3 different parts on its body. A spider has 2 different parts. So it's different in many ways. A male spider is smaller than a female spider. When a male spider finds a mate, he must be careful because if the female spider, if the girl is super hungry, she might eat him. Some boy spiders do a dance to bring an insect to attract a girl spider. The mother spider always lays her eggs and encloses them in a strong silk egg sac. Some spiders lay only a little bit of eggs, but others lay thousands of eggs. After a few weeks, the baby spiders creep out of the silk sac. Spider babies are called spiderlings. This is the spiderlings. That's the egg sac where they keep all of their eggs. Most spider mothers do not stay with their babies. Some spiderlings care for themselves as soon as they're born. They run up to the highest places they can find. The spiderlings spin out long streamers of silk. A breeze lifts them up and carries them to their new home, and this way of traveling is called ballooning. So they make a little balloon with their spider webs. As a spiderling grows, it has its harder outer skin, called an exoskeleton. It becomes really, really tight. The skin cracks open along the back, and the spider sheds it by climbing out. This is called molting. Most spiders molt 5 to 10 times. That's when their skin cracks and they grow new hard skin. That's how they grow. Some spiders are web weavers. They spin webs to catch their food. There are spiders that weave tangled webs. The spider spins a tangled mass of silk, and when an insect is trapped, the spider runs over to get it from its tangled spider web. Other spiders weave sheet webs. The spider hangs upside down underneath the web, and when the insect hits the sheet web, the spider quickly pulls through the webbing. So either way, their webs are how they catch their insects to eat their food. Spiders create funnel webs too. The top is big and the bottom is small. The web is held in place by lines of silk. The spider sits at the bottom and waits for an insect to walk in. Some spiders spin triangle webs. A triangle web is fastened at 3 points. The web bands of dry and sticky silk trap the insects. There are many different types of spider webs to catch insects. The orb weaving spider spins in circles. And the most beautiful web of all is the orb web because it spins in circles, and this one I think is the most popular one that I see. Not all spiders use webs for catching food. Some hide in burrows or beneath the rocks and stones. When the spider sees an insect, it quickly runs out and grabs it. One unusual kind of spider lives underwater. It weaves a bell-shaped web, and then it fills the web with many different bubbles. The spider stays there, breathing the air from the bubbles, and waits to catch the water insects. Interesting. Another type of spider digs a tunnel with lines and silk. To protect itself, it makes a hinged trapdoor from dirt to cover the tunnel. When the spider is hungry, it opens the door a little bit, and if an insect comes close, it scurries over to catch it. Some spiders hide inside of flowers. One spider even changes colors from yellow to white to match the color of the flower. When an insect lands on the flower, it snatches it up. Some spiders are dangerous. One of them is the black widow spider. The black widow spider bites only when its web is disturbed or in danger. The poison of a black widow can kill a person. The biggest spider of them all is the tarantula. When its legs are stretched out, it can measure about 10 inches wide, and it is very hairy. Tarantulas that live in the United States are not poisonous, so they cannot hurt people because they are not poisonous to people. Spiders have enemies. Some insects, like spider wasps, hunt and eat spiders. Toads, frogs, and some birds also like to eat spiders too. Most spiders live for about 1 year. Some live much longer. Girl tarantulas sometimes live to be 25 years old. That's how old I am. Many people don't like spiders because they're afraid of them, but spiders actually help us. They play an important role by eating many insects that are harmful to crops and people. Spiders can be interesting to watch. Scientists are still discovering new kinds of spiders, and they're learning new things about them. And look at all those spiders. I'm glad we read this book because we're getting close to Halloween, and a lot of people decorate their houses with spiders in October for Halloween. So watch out because we're going to be doing some activities about spiders this week.